Hi guys, my name is Laurie Brown and today we're going to talk about why you should never change for a man. This video really is for my ladies because I want you to listen to my story to understand why we need to make sure that we're making smart decisions with our lives. So a very long time ago, I had a boyfriend. It was my second boyfriend ever in life. For about 10 months and I went to university. Just for context, my body type and shape was I am 5'8.5" and I was a size 16 to 18. And he didn't have a problem with my weight in the beginning of the relationship, but to be honest with you, as time went on, I started to gain a few pounds, probably half a stone in total. He then told me that I was too big and I should lose weight, and so he ended his relationship with me. Every time a man tells you something about yourself, you really take it to heart. So I started my weight loss journey and I started to lose weight. When I was losing weight, I met somebody else who was my boyfriend after a few months at being at university. He loved me the way that I was and was rooting for me throughout my fitness journey. It got to a point where I lost a considerable amount of weight and I was now a steady size 10. He told me he didn't like me like that. So what's the moral of my story? You shouldn't have to change for anyone but yourself. I can understand that my weight was quite drastic because I lost 4 stones within a year and a half. And so you can imagine me looking completely different. Even my fashion sense started to change. In fact, I lost so much weight, there was a debate between my peers whether I was better off being bigger or better off being smaller. Nobody knew how they preferred me. And this used to really get to me because I didn't know what to do until I realized that I needed to be happy with me. You know when they say that if somebody says something to you that's negative or bad, ignore them. But sometimes we can't ignore those things if we believe they are true about ourselves. And so I had to really understand what made me happy. And I think body positivity is great because you need to love the skin that you're in. But the bigger message is, are you happy with who you are? And it doesn't matter what size you are, you need to make sure that you are loving yourself. But to become the best version of yourself is the best gift you can give yourself in this lifetime. I feel like we have lost the art of understanding that it's okay not to be okay, but we still need to do something about it. The biggest win for me is not just being slim, but knowing that I have single-handedly picked myself up, disciplined myself to a point where I am happy with the outcome. I'm not perfect by any stretch of a mile. I still got cellulite. I'm not in the best shape, but I am in a shape where I am comfortable and happy and I can wear the clothes that I want to wear. When you start to become confident, it's not about fitting a mold of what the beauty standards are when it comes to society. It's about fitting into your own mold, because sometimes we come out of the mold that we are because of discomforts in life, because of trauma. We start to comfort eat and we start to become insecure and we start to cope with things in such an unhealthy way. Let me tell you one thing about me. I know that I'm not the prettiest girl in the world. I know that some people find me unattractive. If I feel like a 10 out of 10 in my own skin, then that's the way that I carry myself. And to carry yourself doesn't mean you have to be arrogant. It just means that you have a quiet confidence about you where you feel like you look your absolute best for what you have been given. And that's okay. I feel so confident about myself that I'm able to appreciate other people's beauty. I will tell girls who are younger than me, older than me, who are in better shape than me, nicer figures, nicer hair than me, beautiful skin, tell them that they look beautiful. Because I feel like we've lost the art of complimenting each other as women and it to be authentic. What's not more authentic than it coming from a stranger? If I have to fight you to change your opinion about me or convince you otherwise, then it means that I'm not accepting of what you're saying to me, because you're hurting my feelings. And the reason why you're hurting my feelings is because what you're saying is true, but I don't want to listen to that quiet voice inside me that makes me want to change. And changing doesn't necessarily mean that I've got to lose weight, gain weight, or get surgery. Changing sometimes could be the way that you perceive yourself and the lens that you are looking at yourself. We know that we can't change the way that we look. We can't change our race, we can't change our height. Certain things are genetic. But what we can do is make sure that we're growing and adapting in ways that make us feel healthy, that make us feel good. So anyways, that's my story, and thank you for listening, and I'll see you in my next video.